I've been doing more things. You always know that I've been doing things when I pop up on here. For the past couple of days, I've been working on my boat. We've now got off-grid power. I am going to upgrade the battery system. But here's the electricals covered. We've got the 240 to 12 volt DC. We've got the solar charger, and yes, where is it? That is a light that is on. The light is on because I put the solar panels on the roof and run the wires. Look, the wires are coming through the roof there, through their little gland. I'm going to dismantle all these switches and mount them up here. Just so I've got a display of the voltage of what I'm harvesting. I was harvesting 13.7 earlier, which is the most that this will actually pump out through one stream. Yeah, then obviously we've got the solar cut-offs. I built that the other day. Right, but basically, out here. You'll notice that I haven't got an engine. Painted all in here last week. I've just wired up the 2 bilge pumps. I've got one in there in the stern gland section, one in there in a little sump that I put in. They go up there, whoosh, 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 and then they reappear there. And then over here, got a basic battery set up for now. And I put the locks on. Locks. Nothing too major or majorly complicated, right? It's just one of these little locks. Look at that. Right, and then I nicked the chain link from somewhere. So that, hang on. I've got to clamp these up. And before anybody says it, oh, you should put a little gas steady on it or a little gas strut so it stays up on its own. No, because they are also the step down from the roof, and chances are somebody's going to leave them open and you're not going to be paying attention and you're going to jump down and break your fucking leg when your leg lands in there and your body keeps going that fucking way. Well, yeah, here we go. Right, that little chain link. Ready? I will have a little rubber trim around the top of that, so it will obviously vibrate a little bit. Right, boats are going to vibrate when the engine's on, especially when you're right above the engine. But there'll be like a little rubber trim around here. And over here, look, those are little exterior vandal-proof momentary switches. Do you know what they're for, ladies and gentlemen? Well, they're for the bilge pumps down there, because in these bilge pumps you've got a float switch and a manual switch. So if the float switch gets stuck down, because the water in engine bays gets little bits of shit in it, you can just go and pump your spillages out the side. Not your engine spillages, your water that gets in your engine bay. And also, do you know what else I've done? Come on, I'll show you. Apparently I've moved that miles away. I've put some blacking on it. Ooh, it's so black. So yeah, for anybody that's been following me since I bought this boat, I bought it 2.5 years ago. It's been in the water for 1 week in my ownership, and as you can tell, it's still on land, so that means it hasn't really gone back in since I took it out 2.5 years ago. We're finally getting the blacking on. Black the bottom as well. That'll have another layer, and the sides will have another 2, and then I'll put the anodes on. Anodes are very important. Might even put a set here for fun. So it originally had 4 anodes, but obviously I've cut it and extended it. So 4 is enough for the existing length, but now that I've made it longer, I'm going to need like 6. 6. There you go. There's a 6th. Yeah. So that's what I've been up to today. Fun stuff. Oh yeah, and there's my solar panels. Look, I put them on twisty, tilty things. It's a little bit goopy, but that's plastic covering. And this is all going to be painted, so this mastical will be tidied up. Don't cry about it. Yeet! Look at that. Yes. Yeah, boy. So now I can harvest the sun's energy for free and turn it into electric to run my lights, so I can have little tiny suns. I'm essentially just taking a little chunk of the sun and keeping it for my own pleasure at night. Yeah, and of course charging my phone, and I've just realised I've made that gunnel a bit too thin. Look at that! It gets a bit thinner. Like there's nice and chunky, but there it gets a bit thinner. Oh well, I'm not a boat builder. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just throwing shapes together and hoping that they stay there. Okay, bye.